Welcome back, everybody. It's nice to have you with us. We are now shifting our attention to one of our sports who not only compete as a sport, but also looks after you, and this is lifesaving. We'll talk more about lifesaving social services in a bit, but in studio with me now is Javin Presence. He's an international, national, and provincial lifesaver from Milnerton. Did I get it right, Javin?
Yes,
Milnerton
you did. Milnerton Lifesaving Club.
Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome in studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I can actually say welcome back because you've just come back from New Zealand, right?
Yes, I have.
All right, so you've got to explain this to us because it was just the other day that we had Zach and a few guys, I think, Noor maybe, who had been to Australia.
Yes.
Christina Melian and a few others who had been to Australia. And now we've got you guys in New Zealand.
So we have two separate competitions that are international competitions. One is a world champs, and then one is an international surf rescue champs.
Right.
Normally, the international surf rescue champs is for you to gain experience so that you can qualify and be ready for a world championship level competition.
Was that now then more the New Zealand?
Yes, that's what we had. So it was a test over 3 days where we compete the same events every day.
Okay.
And it's basically just for you to compete against the best in the world with less pressure than a world champs.
But there's lots of pressure.
There is a lot of pressure still, yes, yeah.
You guys are so competitive. I mean, we're always amazed at the athletic capacity that lifesaving have. I mean, we were just talking to you guys last year. It was like doing Ironman, Strongman, everything combined.
Yes, so a lot of us, we all come from a very swimming dominant background because in order to be a lifeguard, you're required to swim 400 meters in 8 minutes.
Wow.
So that means we have a very diverse capabilities in a sports capacity, if you can put it that way.
So you spoke about the New Zealand event and that you did three different types of events. But of course, lifesaving has multiple type of events. Which were the disciplines then that you're participating in?
So I focus specifically on sprinting, beach events, which is sprints, which is a 90-meter sprint, and then flags, where you lie on your stomach flat, and then you get up and sprint and get a flag. So that's what I specialize in specifically.
Okay, and how did that go?
For me, it went pretty well, and I placed top 8.
Okay.
I came 8th, so it was quite
fantastic.
Cool.
Fantastic. So one of the things that you also mentioned to me just off camera, because we've got a few athletes in the Western Cape. I recall Aaron Manchester also talking to us about the Stillwater side of things. A lot of folks don't know that lifesaving also happens at swimming pools.
Yes.
And just talk us through that from a competition point of view of what is Stillwater lifesaving.
So Stillwater lifesaving it's more rescue technique specific. It's focused on rescue techniques. So you're rescuing a mannequin and you're getting them out of a situation, whether it be from the ground in the pool or from the wall, and getting them to the other side of the pool, safety in other words,
And you have to do this in terms of ranking points or competition points or eligibility?
So yes, in order to make teams more easily, if you have Stillwater times that match up, you can make more relay teams, which gives you a better chance of making a South African team in the bigger picture.
So what is a relay team? How does that work? Do you team up with other teammates?
Yes. So you'll have 4 people, and then, for example, you'll carry the mannequin to one person, and that person takes the mannequin to the next person, and then it swims back, and that's just basically how the relay works.
All right. So you've already got international experience under the belt. Do you have an idea yet what your calendar looks like for 2026?
I do have a very good idea. So we have Cape Champs in Mossel Bay now at the end of the month.
Right.
And then I have Western Cape Stillwater Champs, which is in January, and then we have your Lifesaving Champs, Surf Champs in March, and then Nationals in March. Interprovincials is in Durban in May, and then World Champs in September or November.
World Championships, all building up to the World Championships. Where is the World Champs this year?
It's held in PE this year, at Kings Beach.
All right, of course, yes. So Lifesaving South Africa is the host of, in fact, South Africa this year is the host of the World Lifesaving Championships.
Yes,
So it's going to be quite an incredible event then. Your planning though, your training, your preparation, in this sort of competition environment must be quite intense. Tell me a little bit about your training, because it's month after month, week after week. It must be, like I say, a very busy schedule.
Yeah, it is quite awkward, especially to peak for World Champs, because it's at a very awkward time where I would come out of winter training. But my training is specifically athletics focused. I come from a very strong athletics background.
Okay.
So I train sprints on the track. That's where I get my speed on the sand from.
Right.
And then once a week I'll have a beach session where I focus specifically on beach technique.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's clearly clearly your competition environment is not a casual environment. You guys are now, as lifesavers, operating at a high performance level, and you have many more dimensions of training involved.
Yes. So like I don't specifically only train sprinting. To be a good lifeguard, you need to be able to be ocean competent. So being able to specifically rescue someone is a big part of life-saving other than just the competition.
Yeah. What about your other stuff, like eating and sleeping and your nutrition?
Yeah, so that's also really cool, like a cool thing to look at, that you get to play around with as you get better at sport.
Yeah.
I eat eggs every day.
Yeah.
I kind of try and keep my diet very simple and similar. And I try to cut out like bad things like sweets and a lot of bread. But yeah, otherwise I sleep pretty early. I sleep at 10 o'clock. I take magnesium before I sleep. I take my vitamins.
You
so it's
see,
very
already
plain,
there,
black
the
and white.
that you're talking is not a common language. A lot of people don't think about the fact that to be a high performance athlete is all of these factors. Talk to me a little bit about the support environment around you, coaches, parents.
So I've actually been very fortunate in the way I've been brought up in life-saving. I've had amazing coaches from my life-saving coach, Brent Shield. He's a very good personal trainer. My athletics coach, Roscoe Engel, he's a South African sprinter as well.
Yeah.
I have so many coaches and role models that I've looked up to in my club specifically, like Ariel, who've developed me as a lifeguard and pushed me into this competitive environment where I've excelled.
Yeah.
And they've given me the skills to be in that environment as well.
So life-saving has taken a new dimension in the last 20 years. It is professional lifesavers now. It's big competition, big media, it's big money. Where do you want your life-saving trajectory to take you?
Yo, that's a very good question. Right now, I'm just focused on World Champs. So for this year, my main focus is just to perform at Nationals.
Yeah.
And then perform where I need to perform so that I can get into that South African team at World Champs. Because that's my main goal, ultimately.
Yeah, right. Well, it sounds to me like you've got your head firmly in place without it being top level just yet. So we hope that you're going to be able to keep your feet on the ground, at least on the ocean. Tell me a little bit about the club itself. You're, of course, at Milnerton. And if people want to join Lifesaving and get involved, they can come down to Milnerton and sign up?
Yes, Milnerton, we're a very small club. We call it the Clubbies Club.
Yeah.
But we're always happy to help people. Anyone, we are always looking for lifeguards. There are qualifications that you need to meet.
Yeah.
But if you come there and you can't swim a 400 time, we will help you. We have swimming lessons on a Wednesday where we help develop people's swimming skills so that they are able to qualify as lifeguards. It's just whether or not you're willing to put in the effort to become one.
But that's the key, is you've got to be committed, you've got to sign up. But it's also a lot of fun?
It is a lot of fun, and there's a big family around you. Your club becomes your family.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Javin, well, look, we've got to get you back in the studio. We need to get lots of pictures and videos. Can't wait to see. Good luck then for, well, incredible season, and then World Champs as well in PE.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Right, folks, there we go. Javin Presence, wow. Western Cape athletes really doing incredible. And as he said, get down to Milnerton Lifesaving Club, or any of the other lifesaving clubs for that matter as well, and sign up, get involved, get started, and keep an eye out on the beaches, of course, for our lifesavers. They are doing incredible work behind the scenes. Not only are they competing, but they're also out there looking after your best interest, trying to keep you safe on the beaches, and as well as inland lifesaving. But we'll talk more about that in the weeks to come. We'll certainly be focusing on Western Cape Lifesaving here on the show. We'll be back after the break. Don't go away. Back in a sec.